Good evening, everybody. It is Monday, the 23rd.
Yes.
Yeah.
At 5:26 Alaskan
Alaskan
time.
time. We are off the ferry. We're staying here in Haines this evening. We got about a 10-hour drive through the Yukon, so we didn't want to start that midday because going through rough areas, not knowing the roads and everything, we want to do it in the daylight, not at night.
And they're having a winter weather advisory. They're calling for 4 to 8 inches of snow
starting tonight. So, and tomorrow we'll have a 4-hour window to cross the border. So we'll get a good night's sleep. Excuse me. Good night's sleep tonight. Felt nice to take a good shower, get off the boat. Tanker's tired. He did really well on the boat.
He was fabulous.
So what did I say it was?
29 degrees.
29 degrees, feels like 22 here. Later on this week, they're calling for negative 32 later on this week.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nice.
It's nice that the sun was shining, so that was nice to get off the ferry to a sunshiny day, and everywhere you look is just beautiful.
Oh,
it's just mountaintops.
Pictures and everything just cannot fully embrace what it actually looks like.
Yeah, it just does not come out the same. And Haines is it's a tiny little town. Kind of reminds you of an older mining town. The buildings are small, close together, but very, very peaceful. It's just
very quiet.
Yeah, and literally the little market that they have is directly across the street from where we are now.
Yeah,
it's not like 10 steps across the road and you're in the market. And
yeah, this little hotel that we're in's got a full-blown kitchenette in it and everything, so we're able to go buy it over. Of course, gallon of milk over there is $10.
$10
for a gallon of milk.
Yeah, little high.
Yeah,
little high, but that's okay.
It's
a nice little place, and it's amazing how you can have people around, but it still be peaceful, and you just don't feel so enclosed. It's just a slower pace.
Yeah, and the ferry ride was nice.
The ferry, it was nice.
We had couple times we had some pretty rough seas. The waves were smacking the boat that you'd hear it thumping. And one night it was hitting so hard, Tank was actually barking because he thought somebody was trying to come in the cabin.
Yeah.
And
once you got used to that noise of it smacking the side of the boat, it was kind of lulled you back to sleep. But until then, you thought, "Oh crud, it's the Titanic. We're going down."
You'd be sitting there. You'd be swaying pretty good. But the food was excellent.
Yeah, the food was good. There was a few times that we had coordinated falling overs where we were walking.
We didn't fall over, but
we sidestepped. We were walking towards one of the other areas of the boat, and we both sidestepped at the exact same time in the exact same way. It was almost like it was choreographed.
Yeah, because of
it was pretty comical.
Motion of it.
We had a chuckle out of it.
Yeah.
We chuckle over most things, though.
We do.
So
we've been on the road for
2 full
on
weeks.
this trip for 2 full weeks.
2 full weeks.
And in a confined vehicle.
In close quarters.
Yep. And we ain't tried to kill each other yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
We've had a lot of people prior to us leaving are like, we couldn't do it. We'd kill each other within 2 weeks. But no, it's been good.
It's been a good trip. We've been very blessed.
Yeah, completely. I mean, God has provided the whole way. I mean, even down to the truck. I mean, the avalanche, I mean, it got us here. We had 3 years ago, we put a new engine in it. 2 years ago, we put a new transmission in it. Last year, we put new A-arms, new ball joints, U-joints. I mean, it definitely grunted and groaned to get us to Washington, but it got us there.
It got us there.
And
it got us there.
With getting this new truck,
was smooth.
Yeah, I mean, we walked into the dealership and answered a couple questions.
That's it.
And
general information basically was all that we were asked, and it was a done deal.
Done deal. It was the only one on the lot that was at that price.
And exactly what we needed. It had the rubberized flooring in it so it could be washed out, didn't have the carpet on the floor where all the snow and guck will get.
Yeah. And it had the tow package, the off-road package.
Just exactly what we needed and nothing else.
Yeah. And we're definitely blessed.
Yeah, everything's been provided, including people that we've come across that have either given us very vital information that has come across as being something we absolutely needed to know, to just smaller details that we also needed to know.
Yeah.
And it's all been provided.
And we get, we have people that are constantly praying for us over the trips, and we are so thankful because, I mean, we have not had any issues because God has literally paved the way the whole time.
Keep praying. Keep praying.
But
well, I know they're dying to know.
What's that?
What Tank's toot tally is.
We did count. We did include the ferry
because that's very close quarters.
Yeah. Go ahead, give them the number.
14. We are up to 14 of toxic tank toots.
Death-defying.
Especially
in that little cabin on the boat.
You cannot roll down a window on a boat like that. It just doesn't happen. There is no escape from it. You just have to hold your breath or, struggle through it.
There was one time that she was on the bunk and had the upper bunk above her. She snuggled in there, and Tank snuggled in with her.
Little bitty living space.
Yeah, his rear end was sitting about her chest when she was laying down there, and there was no noise to it.
No, he crop dusted me.
Yep, and she was trapped underneath that.
Yeah, and he was leaning against me at the point in time, so I couldn't get up. So there's that. And he he did not feel guilty.
No.
Not even a little bit.
But
I think he enjoyed it.
Being on that boat, there was only certain times that I was allowed to take him down to the car deck to use the bathroom. And there was times where he needed to go, and sorry, bud, we can't go down there because it's locked up. You can't get down there.
Yeah, he stomped his feet at him.
Yeah, he would woof, and he would stomp his foot and look at me like, Dad, I gotta go. It's like, bud, you still got another 2 hours.
But he was still
and
good.
No accidents.
We made it here today, and he came into the room and just immediately he decompressed. He went right to sleep just within a few moments of us being in here.
Yep.
So
he's a good boy. You know we're talking about you, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
tomorrow should be interesting with the weather coming in, and that'll be a rougher terrain and whole new experience on its own. It should be an interesting day.
A lot of wildlife going up that area. They still have a lot of buffalo roaming the areas, and
So hopefully we'll get to see some of the wildlife, not up close and in the grill. I hope not that close, but I'd like
gas
to see
stations going through the Yukon are stretched out So, I mean, everybody that we've talked to is like, don't pass up a fuel stop without, no matter what's in your tank, top off. So we've already got the truck is full, and I've got 2 5-gallon fuel cans in the back of the truck just to be on the safe side. We've already had some people asking about what the fuel mileage is on this new truck, but we've only drove it 15 miles from the hotel to the boat, and then 5 miles from the boat to here. So I don't know what the fuel economy is on this thing yet.
We'll know tomorrow.
We should know
tomorrow. We'll have a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should know something,
Yeah.
at least on it, how well it goes on a long stretch, how it's going to really pull on rough terrain, and
Well, weather permitting, because we got on a good day, you got about a 10-hour drive going up the Yukon and across back in, and then we'll stay in Tok, Alaska tomorrow night, and then we'll rest up, and then we should be able to finish up our drive to the rest of the way to the cabin.
and depending on what our cell service is, which here just in Haines, in town, at the gas station, I didn't have any bars or anything where I couldn't have any service. Here, the service has been
Hit and miss.
hit and miss. I mean, some things you can get out and some things you can't. So when we get to a spot that's more, I don't know, continuous,
Yeah.
we'll try to get more pictures or more stuff.
We've been
out.
trying to take some pictures.
It
A lot of
doesn't look
times
the
on
same.
on the boat, we couldn't get a lot of pictures from the deck because you had them waves that were coming in, and there was ice spots on the deck when you're walking around and looking out. I mean, we had a good view from our berthing area, but you had so much salt
on the windows.
on the windows from the waves that were hitting you. It was hard to get any pictures.
Yeah, you could see out of it decent, but as far as taking a picture where someone else could see what you're looking at, you couldn't.
Yeah.
Which we seen little dolphins today.
Yeah.
Out
We
the window.
had some dolphins out there, but again, you couldn't see them with the phone out
The stuff on those
through the
windows.
berthing area. And then by the time I would have put Tank's harness on him and tried to get up to the top deck, they would have been gone by then anyway.
Well, yeah.
But
Yeah.
then it's so slick up there. But it was nice.
Yeah, it was a fun experience. I thought.
Yeah. It didn't take us very long to get out once we
No,
started disembarking. Is that the right word?
I don't know.
Disembarking.
Sounded good.
That's right, we'll
let's
go
go
with
with it. Yeah. We're not going to be accused of being grammatically correct or
But
anything like that.
it's going to be nice to actually stretch out. And sleeping on a little cot,
Yeah.
pretty much.
They weren't bad, but when you've got a
Yeah.
dog the size he is
Yeah,
on
Tank
there
wanted
with you.
to sleep on there with me, so there was not very much room when you got him and
You
me.
can't really roll over.
Every once in a while, Tank could get tired of me trying to make room, and he'd go and
Come over and snuggle with me
snuggle
for
with
a
her
little
for a
bit.
little bit.
That's all right. He's snuggly.
Yeah,
He's nice and warm.
but
He's starting to snore.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can hear it on the camera or not, but he's working his way up to a good snore.
we just wanted to give a little update. We'll start taking some. We should have some pretty good pictures coming in.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's not a whiteout tomorrow. But
I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of curious as to what our first snowfall will be.
yeah, hoping we're not going to have to unload everything out of the truck and everything off the trailer going through the border.
Yeah, they
For
say
them to-
sometimes they make you unload everything and they go through
Yeah.
everything. So we'll see. That
Because
could
we
be
are
a
taking
challenge.
firearms and taking ammunition, so I'm hoping that I've got it all readily available so that way they can see it and everything is locked up and secured the way it's supposed to be. But I would really hate to have to unload everything and then retarp that thing back up.
Yeah, I'd hate to have
But-
to stand there and watch you. I am a good supervisor when it comes to that. Anyway. Looking good, babe. You're doing a great job. Keep it up.
But all right, guys. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.